Hey everybody. Greetings. Hi, hello. Hope all is well. It's good to be here. I'm glad to be back as always. And I'm ready to get into this one. I want to try something new, but I don't know how. I'm not tapped into this energy. And I want to so bad. I'm just not tapped into it, but I want to so bad because if you grew up watching Divorce Court, Maury, Jerry Springer, and you've now graduated into like Karamo, maybe you even watch Bill Cunningham, it's like one of those. And I'm so interested to see what I could pick up doing something like that. And I want to be in this neutral position where I'm just kind of listening to energetically, I'm just kind of listening to two people tell their side of a story, and at the end I definitely want to do a lie detector. So if you like this kind of drama, this might be the reader for you. I'm not usually keen to drama, but this seemed like a lot of fun. All right. Let's see what we got, y'all. What is it today? What is it today? All right, let's see. What is it today? What do we got going today? What is it energetically? Today, who do we have? Who do we have? Sharkeisha, no. Who are we dealing with, man? Let's see. I'm getting the crybaby energy already. Maybe it's like already the first energy is the feminine energy and like crying. But let's see. Who are we dealing with? Who's the first person? Damn, that came out already. The Empress, the mama. I told you it was the feminine energy. She should go crying. She pregnant. Somebody is pregnant. Already with the shits, y'all. All right, we finna do this. Homegirl is pregnant. Okay, is it already? Do she don't know who the daddy is? Oh no! Oh no! Or maybe she's trying to prove that the person she's saying is the daddy is the daddy. Who's the other person? She's already in good energy, so she might already like. Yeah, I feel like she's telling the truth. Someone could be pregnant too. He cheating. That's what it is. Oh my God. All right, let me tell you what the story is. All right, Three of Cups. I usually don't read the Three of Cups like this, but Three of Cups in this sense, in this drama-filled ass reading, yes it is. Homegirl is already accusing him of going out, celebrating, meeting up with others, popping bottles, drinking. Apparently, I already feel homeboy be taking the money and spending it on outdoors activities, shit that doesn't necessarily contribute to the house. She's at home. They already got, probably whoever this is already. Me too. I can get paid to fart. Let me know. Because if y'all paying to fart, I'm on it. If y'all paying to fart, I'm on it. But if you're just getting here, this is a Jerry Springer like type read in the energy already. Okay, I don't typically pick up on this, but this is already fun. We got energetically, we got homegirl. Here she is, pregnant with the Empress, right? With a small child at home. All right, and whoever she's talking to, they be going out celebrating. They be going out celebrating, meeting up with others, popping bottles, spending the money on celebrations. All right. very, very likely that this person is having some sort of third party. And the feeling definitely is that somebody is saying, I don't even know if that's my baby. She's very faithful, very committed, whoever she is. First person, the crybaby one, the one that's crying and pleading and trying to get this person to notice her worth and all that she puts into the situation, stays at home with the children, is very committed, very upright, very straightforward. This other person that she's dealing with, however, is not. And whenever we get the lie detector, I already feel like he lying. He got secrets. He has a mistress. He does. The high priestess. He has secrets. He has a mistress. He got things he's going on that are going on behind the scenes. He's not keeping things open with whoever she is, and this has been her problem. She's been checking his text messages. Text messages say that he is dealing with a side piece. Homegirl, I don't know what's up with her, why she been faithful. I kind of want to know the backstory here. How do these two meet? Because I'm getting in the beginning, things were so beautiful as storyline. Yes. All right, so maybe the two of these people met at the end of some sort of cycle. Okay? Or the two of these people, they met while somebody was traveling or moving or doing something at a distance. Or these people met online. It could be it was like an instant recognition. This is what she's saying. All right, maybe he felt like that too, but there was like some sort of instant recognition here with these two people. There was a lot of love, again, maybe perhaps met online, but there was like an immediate attraction and a lot of love coming from this the woman or the female, the one who's pregnant, the feminine who's pregnant, who's staying home all day. A lot of love comes from this person. That's why she was so willing to give so much to this person. But something along the way changed with home boy. He started getting sneaky. He started going out, and it was probably after one of these pregnancies. The judgment, I'm telling you. They may have had some sort of online connection or literally like some connection that existed or over the phone for a little bit of time. She was very committed to whoever this is. I don't know why he's acting like this. She thinks it's because her body changed. All right, let's see. This is an interesting. She'll do whatever. She'll change in whatever way. Well, she doesn't realize that she doesn't need to change, but she'll change in whatever way to make this man love her. She'll do whatever it takes. She's all up in these major arcana. Oh God, very powerful person, whether they know it or not. They have a lot more power than they give themselves in this situation. And there's a reason why they don't. Their intuition is going off as to why they don't trust this person. That's why they bring them here and questioning them. Like, what are you doing behind the scenes? Who is this person you've been texting? How deep are the relationships outside of the relationship that we have going? This person. The death, the temperance. They don't know why they do the things that they do. They too want to have some sort of balanced relationship or one that's like has a lot of peace, but something in them changed. Like something changed. Maybe even, again, it might have even been something with the body. Like someone's mind may have been immature. They can't really necessarily appreciate like what they have at home. They're probably busy wandering around. But they did have this desire, though, to make things balanced. Maybe they just didn't know how. They feel like this person is hard to talk to. All she do is, like, you know, she's serious. She's serious. She's straightforward. Everything is by the book. Everything. She's not fun anymore. And whatever it is that they see in this other person, people, places, things that they like to get involved with outside of the home, they see fun, they see excitement, they see something different, something within them, at least the way that they view themselves changes. So maybe it's that when they're in this situation with the mom of their children, she makes them feel like, you know, kind of like a little boy. And in this sense, they get to be out and be that immature person without the responsibility. See, they're not a little boy outside because everyone sees them as a grown man. All right, cool, interesting. What the argument? What is the argument here? All right. Actually, like, what's the question? I feel like she has some questions she wants answered. Again, with the Three of Swords, are you doing things that would break my heart? Are you betraying my trust behind the scenes? Have you been with anyone else? That's question one. Question two. The three, have you been with any? They just want to know who is it and who have you been with. So I guess I'll say, have you had any, are you having, like, one is emotional, one is mental. Like, are you dealing with somebody else? Are you in love with somebody else? And it's like, I want to say it, but I want to be careful with my words. But have you had, like, sexual contact? They want to know. The Hierophant, are you committed to this relationship? Do you even want to be here? Are you committed to this relationship? Are you dealing with somebody else? Are you sleeping with somebody else? All right, let's see what the lie detector test determined in this sense. It's interesting, but you know what's sad is because I'm reading, I'm actually reading and I'm doing divination. This could either, I mean, it's hella likely. If you watched one of these shows recently or soon, this will be the exact, basically, like, you know, someone has like 1, 2, maybe 3 at the most kids. They're pregnant currently. The dad is saying, like, I don't think that's my baby. Shit like that, you know? And this could literally, you watch this. Or this could dead ass be somebody's situation right now. So the lie detector determine, are you seeing anybody else? Like talking, communicating with somebody else. Texting, email, messaging. Are you doing that? Yes. Yes, they are. They're communicating with someone else. Now, the thing is, they could be communicating, not the Empress, but I'm getting in the Queen of Hearts, because obviously the Queen of Hearts is here. She's the Queen of Cups as well. Actually, it could be like someone that they turn to that nurtures them. Like a long-term, I hate to say it, but like a long-term friend or like a sibling. Doesn't necessarily have to. In this sense, the question is, are you seeing somebody else, like in that like romantic sense? This the person they feel like fulfills them emotionally. That's just what that is. They feel like it fulfills them emotionally. Damn, they might even be experiencing some level of commitment to whatever this third party is. So yes, someone might be literally caught in a love triangle. I'm not ever gonna do a read like this again. I already know. Are you committed to this relationship? It was fun for the minute, but like, are you committed to this relationship? Yes. That's crazy. Not committed to this. They're committed to both relationships. So you have somebody, we have a man in the energy that is committed to 2 relationships. In one relationship, he has somebody pregnant. And in the other relationship, I don't know what, he has some sort of emotional fulfillment. One represents like, clarify. I got sad reading this. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they're invested. So they've already put a lot of their investment into the home that they've built with the pregnant lady already as it is. They're not just gonna let that go. They're like reluctant to let that go and determined to kind of stay in that. But they're also having some sort of commitment external to this situation. Now, this is always my advice for people who are caught in third-party situations. And this is my real advice, okay? This is my genuine, from the bottom of my heart, advice, because this is what I would do. There could be disinterest now, right? This is what I would do in a situation like this. If I was the dude, I'd be with both of them. I'd be with both of them openly. I would ask them both to understand that these are my desires and my needs, and this is what I want for myself. And I feel like, you know, I could really make this thing work and have this happiness for myself. And I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to lose that person either. I would just be honest. But a lot of people aren't willing to be honest in situations like that because that's not what they want. They're not necessarily in it because they love 2 different people. They actually like the game, the back and forth, the chaos, the in and out. They like that kind of stuff. They're not necessarily in polygamous or polyamorous relationships that are going to help society to expand, right? They're in it for the sex, the enthusiasm, the drive, the adrenaline rush, right? So that's my suggestion. Everyone should be together, right? Because we got like 2 women who won't leave a man that they know is dealing with the other, like, oh, I know you're actually doing, like, and this is like people who know, right? I know, I got proof in your phone that you're texting somebody else. And the other one is like, well, I know that you have a girlfriend or wife or somebody that you have at home. In situations like this, if y'all don't all be together and make that shit work, people don't want to do that though. They like the fucking chaos. Now, the other suggestion is homegirl who's upright, the one who has morals and standards and has very strong philosophy about the way that she wants to rule her life. She's very mothering, caring, and loving, and might just need a little bit more work on her self-worth. She could leave the situation and leave those 2 to be together and take herself and develop a life for herself that is really going to be conducive for who she's supposed to be. Overall, she can take the lessons that she learned from this situation and move herself forward and move her children forward and give them a really, really great life, and give herself a great life and find somebody who's going to cherish her and love her and respect her the way that she deserves. These are the options. Or the other girl can say, I realize you're never going to leave her for me, and then you can go on and do the same thing for herself. But that whole system needs to get dismantled. I thought this was going to be super fun, but as I got into it, it's chaos, and I could only be in it for, how long are we here? 18 minutes. All right, that's enough. Catch you guys on the next one. I hope that was fun for you the way it was for me. Oh, ask a question. Ask a question. Ask a question. A yes or no. A yes or no. Let's see what we get, y'all. Yes or no question for whomever you are watching now. But yeah. I thought it was going to be fun. Yes or no. For whoever is watching. Yes. The lie detector determined the answer was yes. You're telling the truth. The thing that you are wanting and desiring, maybe it comes at the end of some sort of healing. Maybe it comes at the end of you recognizing something. It might even come by somebody else who is in the public, or that is like well known, has a really big reputation out there. Okay, someone who has a very strong sense of ego, what it is that you desire and the thing that you want, it wants you just as bad. Just hang in there and believe in yourself, believe in the magic. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. And is your tenant manipulating? Oh, I think so. That's what I mean. The answer was yes. If you think your tenant is manipulating you, then I think that it's definitely worth a deeper dive. Of course, I am a online tarot reader. Tarot playing cards and divination doer. So, you know, I know what I know and I go based on my own knowledge. But definitely, if you have an inkling that someone is manipulating you and using you, you can always ask. You can always ask. You can always do a deeper dive and a better search. But don't just go based on the things that I say. Of course, do your due diligence. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.